Now, this is just such a amazing thing because we're living in a society now that it's computerized everything,
Yes.
and there's a lot of hackers.
Yes.
I mean, people can hack into your accounts, your personal information, your medical information, just your whole life in general, and they can destroy you. Creep in and destroy you. But you guys are protecting people.
Yes, we are. We are. And these identity thieves are very, very sophisticated. And isn't it nice to know and comforting that if a sophisticated person is going to steal your identity, you're going to have a sophisticated company that's going to take care of it.
Wonderful.
Jonathan, here's what we offer. We offer peace of mind. We offer protection and security, and we save people time, energy, and money.
Right. Because, a lot of people's at a loss. They don't know where to turn, what to do. They might even be a victim of identity theft right now and not even realize it. Things is disappearing out of their accounts and just their credit cards is maxed out and they're wondering why, things of that nature.
And a lot of people will catch those things pretty immediately.
Right.
Because they're paying attention to their credit card bill, they're paying attention to their bank account. What happens, though, if it's your Social Security number, if it's your medical information, you might not know for 6 months, you might not know for a year.
My goodness. So once again, we want to give out these numbers. We got 5 minutes left in the program, and let them free consultation advice.
They can call me and talk about these memberships. Again, I can direct them to my website. Feel free to call me at 859-661-0773. And again, my website, www.legalshieldassociate.com/Chris, K-R-I-S, Wilks, W-I-L-K-S. And Jonathan, I just appreciate so much the opportunity really to share with your viewers, because that's what this is about for me. My background is health and wellness,
right.
And I know that 90% of ailments that show up at a doctor's office are stress related.
Right.
This just takes a whole host of stress right off of somebody's plate. And places it on the shoulders of someone that can do something about it.
Which brings me to my final question. In the last 5 minutes remaining, give us a couple of testimonies of people, that have been through something that Legal Shield has come in and just changed everything.
Well, let me just share how I first used this membership that just wowed me. When I first got the membership, my mom had just passed. My brothers and I were on the telephone conference call. They were in all different states about probating her will. And they all had other, these ideas. My oldest brother said, well, I'll call my neighbor. He's an attorney. Well, they're in Georgia. My mom passed in Kentucky. What does he know about Kentucky law? I was able to say, how about if I call my law firm right here in Kentucky? And Jonathan, I called 3 times in the first 2 days. The attorney answered questions for me that I didn't know I needed to ask. It was just amazing. And the identity theft piece, another family story, my brother, whom I gave this membership to for Christmas 2 years ago. And he says, oh, Chris, we don't need that. And I said, well, you'll be helping me. Let me help you, and you'll help me.
Right.
So he agreed. He left a message on my voicemail 2 weeks ago and just said, hey, kid, just calling to check in, chat, and say thanks.
Right.
I called him back and said, what's up? And guess what he said? I just spent 2 hours on the phone yesterday with my private investigator from Kroll because I've really been hit. And Chris, I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't had this membership. Thank you.
That's amazing. Well, there's a lot of people that could really use the help today because they've faced something in their life. They're going through something right now. They just need help, peace of mind, need to worry less and live more, like the slogan.
Yes. And Jonathan, 80% of issues can be resolved by just talking with an attorney.
Right.
And just to have that peace of mind, you're right, just having that access. So thank you so much.
We're so thankful that you come and took this time to be with us. And, you know, if you're going through something right now, call that number and get some legal advice. Ask what to do, because a lot of times people's at a standstill. And we just scratched the surface. There's so many things that you can help people with, educate people with. A lot of people don't even know the information, you know.
Right. And let me be very clear. The number that I gave you is my number. You won't get legal advice from me because I'm not an attorney.
Right.
You will get consultation, however, about how our membership might be able to help you, and I can give you some guidance about which plan is best for you and your family.
Right. Well, we got about 2 minutes now, but we want to say thank you, Miss Chris Wilkes from the Legal Shield, talking about identity theft protection and all these different aspects. And if you're a victim, right here's some solutions for you. And until next week, this has been the Local and Community Issues and Answers.